Here we are again with the beautifully made kilt with the obscenely heavy thread. I just have to get in that in there again. So when we spoke last, I was talking about robbing a couple of pleats on either side, and that's what I did. And then I pressed some flat, and of course I had to put the cloth aside. And initially it looked great because 21 pleats, you know, looking at my little cheat sheet, 21 pleats, we need 16 inches at the waist, we need 21 inches at the hip, and it was going to be marvelous. So 3/4 at the waist, 15 3/4, yeah, 3/4 width pleat at the waist gives us 15 3/4, which we can nudge up to 16. A 1-inch pleat at the hip gives us 21, bang on the marks. The only problem was that having brought it down and then measured the aprons and then pinned it up, I discovered, and I'll show you the back side first, or I'll show you this side first. Now, the kilt maker, which is not uncommon, has thinned out the back, and because of the size of the set, it's a pretty big chunk. It's a pretty big bite taken out of the cloth. That's not a problem. We've encountered that before, but in this case, it's a problem because we don't have, you know, this is the deep pleat has this huge piece out of it, and you know, we could patch it with which would result in a little extra thickness. And I've done that, but there's the width of my apron. Look how much cloth I'm wasting. It would be, actually, there's the apron, there's the usual fold over. I'd be wasting that much again, so I don't like that. So I'm afraid that what I'm going to have to do, because this originally had 25 pleats, is I'm going to have to take it apart, press it flat, and then sew it up again. And again, with 25 pleats, 5/8 at the waist will give me 15 5/8, which again I can nudge up to 16, and a 7/8 pleat at the hip will give me 21 7/8, which is just a nudge over 21 inches. And again, we want a bit of play, shall we say. We need a bit of ease in the seat. So that's compounded the work I have to do. So I've already started, as you can see. I got to pick apart every one of these seams, and also being very, very careful because of this wretched heavy thread this person used. And I'm not sure how they did it, because generally they've sewn through one extra layer of cloth, which compounds the problem. So what I've done and started doing is marking the center of each pleat with a back stitch of cotton basting thread, because when I finish, and once I iron it, of course, all my chalk marks will be gone. So I need a way to eliminate, or at least decrease, the chance of error. So I'm just marking the center of each pleat, and I'll carry on from there. So when next you see this, it'll be, well, let's see if it is a full 8 yards. It'll be a continuous length of used kilt cloth that we're going to recycle into a newer, better, and much more finely tailored kilt that's actually going to fit this guy. So thank you, carry on, and I'll check in with you later.